This is case number. Mr. Bell, get your device stationary, please. Case number 194421301. The people of the state of Michigan versus Norman Bell. Defendant is charged with 1 count of animals abandoning cruelty to 1 animal. Today is the date set for pre-trial. No, I'm sorry, for an arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances, please.
For the record, Your Honor, Christina Ritter on behalf of the people.
Rikidia Hoppy, number 82954 on behalf of Norman Bell. Sir, please unmute yourself and state your full name for the record. Unmute yourself, please.
Norman Bell.
Today is the day set for an arraignment on a bench warrant, and it looks like Mr. Bell previously capious from a jury trial.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
We would like to, and actually it's my understanding, and I don't have the current ROA, so I could be wrong, but that he capious from a final pretrial that was set before a jury trial.
Okay.
So we would like to waive the formal reading. Mr. Bell would like to stand mute.
The court enters a not guilty plea as to the arraignment on the bench warrant.
Sergeant, hey, full. Right. So on the banner on that Gerald down Revere. That is disgrace.
I mean, who is making that noise? All right, can you tell me why Mr. Bell failed to appear for his final pretrial conference when his case was scheduled for jury trial?
Your Honor, it's my understanding from Mr. Bell that he appeared for his final pretrial conference and somehow got disconnected.
He didn't. All right, go ahead.
So I'm sorry, he attempted to log in, or he logged into the Zoom, but it was disconnected before his case was handled.
And then I, the judge, who has been doing this job for 17 years, capious him. That's what we're saying, that this person whose case was scheduled for jury trial logged into court. And then I, the judge of another chance and another chance and a second chance and a third chance and a fourth chance and a fifth chance, issued a warrant for his arrest because he logged into Zoom and then got disconnected. That is what we're going with.
That is
okay. Well, then I'm gonna get, if that's what he's gonna go with, I'm gonna raise his bond at the end of this. If that's what he's gonna go with.
So, Your Honor, he does understand that he needs to make sure that he appears for court. He understands that,
and don't lie on the court, and don't be dishonest with the court. Okay, come on. I mean, okay.
And that if he is to get disconnected, that he is to try to log in again. And then also, if he can't do that, then to contact the court or contact.
Then to come in person. To come in person, because Mr. Bell, don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, that's not what happened. That is not what happened. And if you logged in and then got disconnected, you logged in before the court turned on the Zoom court. You logged in before we signed on, and then you got disconnected. But don't say my case was scheduled for jury trial. And then let me say this, if that is what happened, if that was what happened, and Mr. Bell was trying to come to court, we wouldn't be here in 2024 with this case. We would have been in 2023, because Mr. Bell would have called the court. He would have logged in the next day. He would have come down to court. He would have said, I tried to log in and something happened, and my case is scheduled for jury trial. And we would have had this jury trial last year. I'm a straight shooter. I believe in truth, right? So don't come on here pretending like you logged on and I capious you. That did not happen. It did not happen. It did not happen. He's muted and talking. He's muted and talking. It did not happen. So let's be clear about this. Let's be clear. I'm going to enter the not guilty plea. I'm going to recall any warrant that I've issued recall any warrant that I issued in accordance with the court rule that says that the person cannot even be capious unless they have capious before. So I'm going to recall the warrant that I would have issued in compliance with the court rule that Mr. Bell failed to appear at least twice. Okay. And then we're going to set it for another final pretrial conference. The final pretrial conference is going to be set for April the 19th. At 9:04. If Mr. Bell fails to appear at the final pretrial on April the 14th, I'm sorry, April the 19th, court is going to revoke his bond, issue a capious, and the bond is going to be set at $5,000 cash surety plus a GPS house arrest tether. So if he logs in and he get disconnected, and he better get in on a bus, in a car, on the tram, in an Uber, in a Lyft. I'm just trying to figure out why we got to keep seeing Mr. Bell opening up his mouth and putting it. Okay. Okay. This is Zoom court. You are in a camera. This is Zoom court and you're in a camera. Okay. April 19th at 9:04. Anything further?
No, thank you, Your Honor.
Nothing on behalf of Mr. Bell.
All right. Ms.